line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And they're able to get him down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This time it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
On the run here. Lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Here's the second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the plus 27. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on a pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Dogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Penn State 7, Georgia 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. And the Bulldogs line up with a first and goal. It's an option look. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Trying to find room. It's Hemby.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The Nittany Lions are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy is one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Baxter.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No shot to bring him down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And this one is right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down after that running play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he finds the running back in the flat. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that for a running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on the screen now. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Looking for some space. It's Young. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the tailback's got it again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Trying to run it. It's Young. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Handoff to the single back. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Reynolds. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Ball handed off. Just trucks the man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but a pick to set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Crucial third down play right here. Now they'll run it on the toss. It breaks loose at the 40. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He shreds the tackle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.